in all of us when we are carrying out what's, most important in our lives. I think if you don't doubt things, you're not really thinking about it too hard. I think that's one of the things that's interesting to me about Judaism, that you're supposed to be investigating, you're supposed to doubt, you're supposed to question, you're supposed to pursue those things. For many years now, I've gone to high holiday services because it's easier than not going to high holiday services, because of the other conversations it would bring up, and which isn't to say that my family would have a fit or anything else, but just that, because it's important that you should do what is important to you. But I do come from a conservative Jewish background, and also a liberal Jewish background, and all of these things that overlap in really nice ways, and which is why I've never necessarily felt estranged from Judaism, because there was never anything in it that pushed me away. The things that I wanted to speak up about, that's what I was hearing at Shul that I should be speaking up about anyway. Being the whole thing about being gay, it was never, well that's incompatible. When the first thing out of my mother's mouth was, all right, well, as long as she's Jewish, Much of what's going on related to say what's in the prayer book, I'm engaging with on an intellectual level. And for me, that is one of the places where there's that spark. And so being able to dig more deeply into something. But I don't think that I'm engaging with it in the same way, and finding that spark in it in the same way that is sort of, the most surface level meant, that this is a spiritual experience by reading all of these things together. And I think that that's okay. I think that people are parts of communities for lots of different reasons. And I think that to expect people to get all the same thing out of it is of course insane. But that we don't really know how people are using these rituals that we set up. I think we being anyone in the Jewish community setting anything up. And so, I mean, that's one of the things that I enjoy about my work now, that there is such a range of things that we provide for the LGBT community, that it's not one thing, because again, we have people who are deeply traditionally religious, and people who are, whatever the opposite of that might be. And so I think that range, that there's beauty in that range, that it's wonderful that not just that we have to have it to meet everyone's needs, but that we want to have it, that's seen as something that enlarges Judaism, not just something we're being forced to do.